from Milwaukee with one of the flagship events on the AEW by Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine, Taz, and
Garcia! It's Virtue and Max tonight. I want to break your neck right here in Milwaukee.
Garcia and MJF has become deeply,
very intense for sure.
Danny.
That was the
Danny, I'm up here, bud. Is because I don't. Not that I know, it's just that I don't want any of this in your blood and break. And also, unlike you, with looking like, with all due on Ozempic. Everybody here believes anything. Everybody here knows that everything, because everything about you is fan, from the makeup, from the trip that you. Sick about you is the fakest thing about you. The way that I care about this place, right? Who's painted on the back of your leg that you bleed buckets. Hey, Max, how about you shut up and you listen? I warned you. Last week, your life. And I meant tougher, and I want the people that love me. If you can ever find a woman, I want you to have a kid. You're gonna and you're gonna think about me. Daddy, were you ever said in your life? My career. Bravo, Danny. Did you got word? Danny, you'll have so much maturing to do. Cost you that match against Ospreay? I was trying to do you a solid in this world, man. Look at me. Too little, too late. Up shut while the only real human being that matters. That's Danny. They turn. You don't want to win championship gold. These fickle bastards will want to watch you. I'm going to do you a favor this Saturday. Fans are all going to turn on you, but I'm going to make sure to do that. And I am going a wheelchair, Danny. This planet that you can trust, and that's that. No oohs or ahs, folk in bed. Laying on their back in her bed, she happily attended.
You can't blame Garcia. He's going after.
Took a tumble now. Look at Garcia.
I want to see Garcia get to the top.
It's game, guys. He is going to play the head game.
No, but Garcia trying to.
Well, guys, that was a low blow from Matt.
Now.
Matt as he goes.
Yeah, but Garcia. No. Oh,
right there. His emotions were through the roof. Garcia toughed
him like a fiddle tonight, guys.
He did.
Yes. He did. Somehow even more. Both these men talking about.
That's definitely past the code that we all.
Do you mind if I take a seat right here? That every man must go through. I want to do something for you you refuse to do for me. You have woken up something in me that has been of gratitude, thing to send you straight, and for that, later.
But, I mean, he needs some medical attention. Anything less than 100% this Saturday. Well, as we get, Renee Paquette is standing by.
Guys, it's been a big week for all of you, but Willow Christat in a Chicago street face-to-face, so stay tuned for that one. Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly.
Hey, what's going on?
Will, how does it...
Thank you so much for lending me Kyle and Orange. Words of wisdom for us tonight. Words of wisdom.
The other evening, I got a call on my telephone. Hello. He said, we got a property, Will versus the BCC and the... He said, yeah, Will. I said, real? And leave the opposition taking pain pills? He said, yeah. I said, hell yeah. Main event tonight, boys. Time to win this, because this is one of the most stupendous. Go BCC. Bastard. Let's go, baby. Let's whoop the man, boys.
It's nuts. for the ring where Justin Roberts is standing by.
For the AEW. From AEW Continental Maker.
He's always sure-footed for sure.
Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, who wasted no time in EW Continental Championship.
And he's defended the title twice. There you see the Continental Friday night on AEW.
On TNT, immediately followed by a live.
Introducing the challenger, accompanied by 239 pounds.
Well, Kyle Fletcher, time ever one-on-one, but between Fletcher and Tomohiro Ishii,
Really ratcheting it up a notch, and he missed it. And unfortunately, you're coming off riding high about
DE, and you'll notice the arm is taken so hard he got a bleeding contusion.
going one-on-one with Kazuchika. Collision this Friday, sorry.
Right on, that bicep is definitely wrapped up a lot. Definitely a veteran. The match is under his belt. That's the experience.
Kazuchika Okada, did you and Kyle Fletcher develop?
His own mother knows him, so yes, we did, but I'm not.
Wouldn't you?
Wow.
I mean, it's not like Okada can
Listen to this show can find out. Are you crazy?
As you were mentioning, successful defenses of the AEW draw with Claudio Castagnoli 2 weeks ago and taking on some pretty heavy hitters. And then
Snap man right there by Fletcher. That could take, but Fletcher.
He opened up on the mat, and we got a great
action tonight on Dynamite. Puzzling remarks last week, and Mariah May puts her AEW Women's World Native Beast, Nyla Rose, the AEW World Trios Champions, Wheeler O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy, and Adam Page steel cage match this Saturday is Okada.
Both men successfully countering yourself and Fletcher there, Callis, on. Speaking of slick, allow Okada to get wrist control. The greasing people's wrist now.
The public works waiting for him as well. That's Kyle Fletcher, full attacks and fast. Your point, this match starting out on the motivated when Fletcher excelled.
As you guys all know, you got to really be careful with matches in his past. With Okada, 100% an advantage. I would say he has a strength advantage. Tag on that kind of experience. Yeah, it's very difficult.
And Taz rightfully talked about the experience of Years was a 7-time IW champion.
I may have played a role in him losing a couple. Remember, many years ago, went on Lyman, and I called Lushel type of pro wrestler. No player. Yep. Probably could have excelled at any.
And a lot of fans.
Well, I think it's a great move by him being Perry. Those guys are great guys.
Coming up on Saturday night. Yeah, but that's for all right.
Internationally, fans can join us on Triller TV.
Just call a match, dude.
So,
well, no.
Going on right now.
Yeah,
I know that's
Nice. The leg hook, Fletcher kicking out, and Fletcher, Don, you mentioned that arm, the contusion, has not targeted that arm.
And again, you said Cal bleeding contusion. I give you the Latin for it.
That's what he's saying.
There's a Latin word for that too.
Well,
never liked you.
The AEW Continental Champion, because days away from all-out live applications for this.
The Don Callis family would agree to.
It really is.
Fletcher runs through the.
Now, we have seen Kyle Fletcher, the Don Callis family.
You're welcome.
Known primarily as a tag team specialist. Perhaps just a few minutes away from the leg, and Okada able to kick out.
Very rare. Do you agree? Absolutely, no doubt about it. He's trying to. You see, he's keeping that arm close. Arm, bicep there in the right arm, but he's
this Saturday live from the Now Arena. Bleacher Report, YouTube, DAZN, Triller Teams nationwide. Okada lowers himself by Fletcher, but no, Okada counter.
Frustrated, couldn't get
a serious collision with knee and back of the neck.
Fletcher. That hematoma he's got going on there is bicep. Not yet, anyway.
There's that elbow drop on Anderson when these two met at Forbidden Door. Oh, target.
Yeah, over your pecs, your chest, and man, drop kick. Shades of Jim Brunzell. Got to watch for it.
Walkie, and I suppose around the for the Rainmaker. Fletcher counter. No.
Well scouted. As hell that he did. Great offense.
High up on the shoulders at the base.
Okada smartly rolling out of bounds.
Well, he's taking his time getting there, Don. You can see he's folding up.
Obviously, Okada.
And while referee Rick Knox count, but Okada lured and
played him. Okada played Fletcher, acting hurt
as he rose to his feet.
Ring, and Okada not showing a tremendous sense of urgency. Can't underestimate a competitor like Kyle Fletcher.
Would you agree that the issue with that bicep does the more blood gets heck? Okada was going for it.
Gonna hit this brainbuster on the
it's done.
Floor.
Damn it.
After the brainbuster
that Okada has, it's engraved.
The most jeopardy of the entire match for Kazuchika. Yeah, but Kyle Fletcher out his face. It's understandable why
now that if Kyle had been able to into at a new top guy right here.
Well, Knox up to 8. we could be is able to beat the count, but they are.
Heck of an effort by both men, Justice. Gritting their teeth.
With this match, and they're definitely feeling the effect.
Fans here in Milwaukee loving the act. But again, Fletcher does not come back to bite him.
I think it's the wrong move. No, you let your emotions carry you away, right? And
The pain gets blocked out. Looks like with these forearm shots.
Fletcher, that arm is limiting him right now.
Okada's like right here, right on the jaw.
He more than willing to do it. You saw the face. Of course you were. That's you, Don.
Yambag Yahtzee, you got the ref right there.
That last shot, very unsteady, able to answer back.
Doing, but doesn't want to back down.
But
It's very resilient.
could be playing
What is that, Ted?
the money clip, I think, by Okada, but the AEW Continental Champion Kazuchika on the verge of tapping out.
Arm like that in a modified version of fighting out.
Fletcher counter. Shot first kick.
Do it again.
Whoever wins this match will move on to other competitors. That's right. This Saturday, it will Friday night at Collision. We will determine which match Orange Brian Keith going one-on-one, but
This Friday as well.
But Kyle Fletcher, Nosuke Takeshita, the Beast Mordos, will move on to All Out to challenge either Kyle Okada on his feet and drop.
Picture perfect drop kick to the back. Touched on it earlier, Don, regarding how great of a
Under the face or neck, but that one was Okada. Got it
From Justin Rock.
Kazuchika Okada could be on the cusp of doing the same here. No. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, my God.
Oh, break.
He's positioned the... Whoa. Oh, my...
Fletcher, take it.
I agree. He's letting these emotions carry him away once.
Don, you gotta get the king, son.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher, a night as the AEW Continental
at this point.
Fletcher and
That foray into the
Honest with you.
Fletcher ascends the top elbow.
Stop. No kidding.
A Rainmaker pose of his own. Blige and now Fletcher. Stone. Lariat.
With that bad arm as well.
The fans here in Milwaukee chanting one more time. And there you go. Fletcher does.
From a guy that size. It really is.
Intercepted. The champion up as Fletcher. No! Kazuchika Okada as he got his head to the...
That's that championship pedigree that spots.
Yeah, you can see Okada's grabbing that bottom rope, and it's
Hit remaining.
AEW Continental Champion and a pocket enemy.
Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher.
wow.
And the Maker.
For goodness sake.
Continental Champion, the Ring.
Oh, these guys had a great match. That was impressive.
And the dime to victory.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher got too aggressive. Calmly got the win using the referee.
Saturday and All Out defending against Mark Briscoe. Will it be the Beast Morales family? That man, the Alpha Kazuchika.
I know a lot of fans would like to...
Well, fans, we contract with All Elite Wrestling. Pen to paper later on tonight.
What's going on, everybody? This is your former AEW World Champion. We're here not just for a special day for me. To me, man. This is where I learned to take my first L out. That's when I learned how to become fearless. Roses and family feasts. Fell on hard times, you know, and we couldn't get it back. Had to move out all day. One day, become successful enough. The last week, I saw my proud owner, manager, or my best friend.
This is yours.
Thank you.
All over again.
The action continues live tonight of one of the most popular competitors here.
A 20-minute time limit. Approaching the Hater.
Away from the ring, Jamie Hayter returned left. The momentum going here tonight.
Renegade.
And Taz, I should was the first step on Jamie Hayter's.
Absolutely, and this is not a lady you want. She is a tough lady for sure.
It's a long time, as you know. We're talking about...
Rhea and Harley Cameron looking on unimpressed. Miss, but Hayter, shoulder tap, social media, a very revealing sit-down back to the difficulties, the trouble. But Robin Renegade, big
Or clothesline, if you will.
Not by Renegade, but Hayter was just one step ahead.
of the former AEW Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter. Cross Robin, double knees again. Cannot hesitate against somebody like Trey.
Yeah, nothing. You can go right to left or upwards. That's what I do mean. Thank you very much.
Well, AEW recently, they may not know just how Hayter danger territory, but Hayter!
That was rough. I mean, through the mat. Giovanni,
Yeah,
that's tough.
A lot of powerful women in AEW, Taz.
She is. She's got an overhook and a hammerlock. When you got that overhook, your arms trapped, and a head racked for Renegade.
Mariah May better be on the lookout as well.
Mercedes Moné.
Right.
And I don't think she will rest. Hater gets the exact some revenge. Fouling right there by Festival Wild. 8-person tagged in the red rum of the cold-hearted handsome that he had gotten his foot under the rope. But Aubrey had wrong, and now Roddy standing by.
I mean, I know you guys saw that. Look, I see that, Roddy. She didn't see. Oh, Hook, hold on. Save it for the ring, man. Save it. You're not wrong. So how about we settle it then? Here tonight in Milwaukee.
You really are. But I'm not fighting you in the... I will call my shot for that FT to know when.
Wow, Roderick Strong. An app night on Dynamite, but speaking of Dynamite, a championship on the line for the very first event, the huge trios match, the champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy, Saturday night official with Swerve pen to paper, and both men will be here once again. Moxley, the attack last week, and now walking shoulder. Oh, this is...
You're a sweet kid.
We will welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are live and on Moxley. He made his return, and he had some very mysterious, confusing statements.
And said what he said. He was talking about, but listen, he's got a pretty...
Ladies and
I'll tell you, and I was a little confused as he was leaving, Shivani, to you. I found the jazz, and this relationship is hell. That's well documented.
Well, he was talking before he turned around and said what he said.
He's had a lot of time to think to what may seem clear to Moxley. Cut from a very unique.
Here's Mox.
Out there in Milwaukee tonight. No, I don't think so. Kid I'd never heard of. Nobody had. He went against me, but he showed no fear. He looked at me and he smiled. At that moment, I still think that. His own path, more importantly than that, meant to be played with Rex, to be in this sport, the greatest sport in the world. Ring to perform all these people on this. That is not something. Quickly get that. Man, but the clock is ticking. I don't want to apply. I want to talk.
Well, you just said past. He just wants to talk. She's saying, I mean, I know what you're saying, and it is a little confused. Got us all kind of confused.
Moxley here tonight, once again, is standing by.
Chris Jericho. Chris, ever since and Hook, seems like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Hi, guys. Of what he did to me when he ruined my... I remember what you did, but I'll never forget. Admit it.
Well, the heinous atrocity that could go, Jericho, in that white jacket. The vat of orange is completely drenching Jericho.
That's what that jacket cost me, Orange. Collision, Continental Contender, $1,000 out of your hide.
Me. The true indication of a man's his ability to make good on his...
Hey, bro. Tell Chris Jericho that if he dollars in cash.
Chris, and on Collision, pay the damn price.
Well, Brian Keith, Orange Cass, Central Live on TNT, and let's head to the ring.
That's it. This next bout set for the AEW Championship.
Seventh. He's not even counting on an interest.
Can't believe a word Jericho says.
From London, England, she is the Glamour Mariah.
The woman that earned the confidence of our former AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Mariah May's way of getting put Tony Storm. Where?
No, yeah.
Come on. I mean, maybe Mariah was just...
But you know what?
So you agree with Excalibur?
Yeah, I do. Done since then.
Oh, you haven't got that sign that says you're right, Excalibur.
From Washington, D.C., Nyla Rose.
Second ever AEW Women's World Champion. And Nyla May, I don't think I want to be facing Nyla Rose my first defense.
Coming out does not look impressed, and now dangerous.
More wins in the women's world champion in AEW. 155th AEW match. Most is mowed down the competition. Collision's coming up this by the way.
That's right, Collision. And followed by the countdown to all Austin timeless Tony Storm. I think it's impossible to the streets of London after All Out and resurfaced this past weekend. Yeah, Tony Storm's home in the Grand Stadium in Brisbane, Australia. But right now,
bad move, Excalibur, trying to smiling and trying to mock.
Oh, wait a second.
What's she trying to do? What's she trying to accomplish?
Open-handed shots. Death Valley Drive missed by the challenger. Nyla looks.
Look at this. Now 104 wins. The women
lost record. Very impressive. Nyla World Championship.
Yeah, watch up here. You don't want someone like Nyla.
Now cover, both legs hooked into the match, but forcing Mariah May to expense.
In complete control, right rope.
Yeah, Nyla likes that guillotine knee off the top rope. And Mariah covered. Barely at one in this AE.
Right now, if you are May.
Times. The judges overly being.
Mariah was just trying to
get Nyla angry, get her to corner, and well, there's some urgency as she comes in. Challenger, no mind.
World champion.
As Nyla comes in, no. Nyla, the waist low.
On that third one. Oh.
Mariah looking for a double underhook, perhaps.
Switched it up now. I think she might have a front headlock there, but you get a nice guillotine, and it's more of a better. I believe that other arm is trapped on the other side.
Keeping the pressure, or the full.
Exactly right. You got to try and break on that arm trapped and that head trapped.
Yeah, it's just smiling. Challenger.
God, I've never been that happy in my life.
I think that's really a look inside.
I was thinking
you seemed pretty happy when you hit me in the head
about that.
Joined by the human suplex machine, Taz, the great Tony's defense of her AEW woman, Taz.
Yes, a good world championship here in Nyla Rose now.
And maybe in driven accelerates and the drop. Just over the one count from
on Friday was only 90 seconds. The champion here, then
you're out. Both.
Yeah, that'll knock both these athletes. You got to assume which we have the advantage over the other one, Siobhan.
And official partner of AEW right now, all customers can join it and get enough right to earn your share of $10,000 and play free with an official partner of all.
This getting slugged down is Mariah.
The champion is Taz is the challenger.
Favor the challenger, Nyla Rose. Mariah not unable to match the power of Nyla. Session as German suplex Mariah May.
Just strike to the throat by Mariah, but Taz the
pass for Nyla. She brings that champion.
Clothesline, the cut. The AEW Women's World Champion.
Get a little.
The second AEW ever women's champion. And she feels it too.
Those right hands followed by that back heel.
Counter using that second rope. Oh, look at this.
Left man.
Nyla muscled her up.
Smart.
Yeah, smart by the champion to get out of bounds.
And now Aubrey Edwards to get the referee's concern, like to Aubrey's booting. Tactic by Mariah May. Sweep smart of her there.
But it was a ruse.
Look at this, Mariah.
Retain her title via count out. There's no
It would be a count out and or Nyla Rose.
Look at this.
Excalibur, if you are Mariah, you're going to retain that title.
As Aubrey Edwards up to
running to the ring.
Counting. Mariah. Stop. 2, 3.
May.
The glamour pulled it off.
Ability to compete at the highest levels of.
Very proud of our champ.
You're proud of her?
Well, she does great things like this.
Okay, well, we're glad to find out.
Take a look at another one of the stars of the women's division. Recent setback.
Every great artist go Tchaikovsky's Warriors, my magnum opus of the age of the. That doesn't mean I'm done. I've only just.
With a huge opportunity to as she faces the top at all. Monet for the Women's World Championship. Sadie's Monet. We are about to hear from the TBS CEO. Mercedes defeated Momo Watanabe, New Japan Strong Women's Championship honor, but one where she was able to use her technique at Mercedes Go. And this have to face the former AEW Championship. And Tony, this had Hikaru Shida won.
Difficult is right, but you know, Shida, and I've always said it's the best when she's a girl, and I think it's going to serve her well coming up on.
She's the CEO, and she's got Camille.
Hello to your
DEOC.
You see, I am feeling some type of way this past Friday. And victory, Shida. Sheeta, answer. When you are not the face. You see, I am too belt. I'm the face of this whole damn. And come going to learn just like the rest of this women's. You mess with Mercedes.
Mercedes, up here. You know a lot much. You are CBS champion. You know. You, the ace.
But when you're at ringside, you're more like a title at All Out. You.
Some Japanese, I know you understand. Bitch.
Well, could we see a new... Please tell me. Well, that's what backup. That's what Camille's there to protect. Well,
in here. All right. I think
anything. She didn't do anything wrong. Well, as an executive vice president, he speaks with the voice of Tony here from the Elite right now.
Come on in here, man. The Illinois All Out 2021 and set foot in AEW. I promised myself that one day I hadn't been in AEW in quite some time, and I realized to get my chance. The person that I was. I went everything that I had to do to get back. Is Brian, somebody like you could have helped me a whole lot. Is your perfect little fairy tale ending where it all began.
Brian Danielson, BCC friends. You see, to make sure it belongs. And where's that? I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Exxon. Basically, I mean, Harry, this Saturday night at All In, the champion of Danielson.
Brian Danielson.
Which is done. Now, Brian Danielson will be joining our main event coming up next. Castiglione Wheeler Yuta, the Bastard Pack. Dynamite. Don't want to miss it. Time live on Dynamite.
With a 30-minute time limit. Squeeze!
Very dusk by our AEW World Day was stupendous. O'Reilly and Will Ospreay. Well, this big trio and the AEW World Trios champion, a very unexpected pairing.
From Essex, England, weighing to international champion.
That win-loss record we just saw, 21.
AEW International Championship against the Bastard. But this was the scene 1 week ago. Back, drawing first.
William! Don't you dare!
Yeah, Ospreay matches with Ricochet before. Went to welcome the feeling like Ospreay was overlooking him.
They are the AEW and Claudio.
And Brian, I have to ask, this thing fought alongside Pac before, but now with Moxley, with Wheeler, with Claudio.
Is an excellent fit in the BCC. I mean,
117 pounds.
1/3 of the AEW World Trios do so once again this Saturday with momentum. But, I mean, with a chip puncher than usual, but that's what Pac is about, and the bad attitude that Pac and that motivates.
all I've got to say is that
Epic, I agree. Well, Brian, speaking of this, Jackson say that they will go to any land championship, but as you yourself pointed out, when you weighing on you at all?
The best, I want to be the best AEW.
जॉन सीना को एक मैच के लिए कार्मेलो हेस बोलते हैं कि क्योंकि जॉन सीना अब लास्ट रन के लिए आने वाले हैं डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई में, तो डेफिनेटली जॉन सीना के लास्ट डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई रन के अंदर कार्मेलो हेस भी उनको फेस करना चाहेंगे। और यहाँ पर कार्मेलो हेस ये भी बोलते हैं कि वो सबसे ज्यादा डिजर्व करते हैं जॉन सीना के अगेंस्ट में एक मैच को लेने के लिए। मतलब कि बाकी जितने भी सुपरस्टार जॉन सीना को चैलेंज कर रहे हैं उन सब में से ज्यादा कार्मेलो हेस डिजर्व करते हैं जॉन सीना के साथ में एक मैच। तो बस कह सकते हैं कि जो सुपरस्टार जॉन सीना को उनके लास्ट रन के अंदर फेस करना चाहते हैं उसी लिस्ट के अंदर कार्मेलो हेस का भी नेम ऐड हो चुका है। आगे देखते हैं कि हमें कार्मेलो हेस वर्सेस जॉन सीना का ये मैच देखने को मिलता है या फिर नहीं। ये कुछ अपडेट थी जॉन सीना एंड कार्मेलो हेस से रिलेटेड। नेक्स्ट थिंग के बारे में बात करते हैं। अगेन ये अपडेट जॉन सीना से ही रिलेटेड है। तो डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई ने एक न्यू मर्चेंडाइज को लॉन्च कर दिया है जॉन सीना के लिए। ये पिक्चर आप जॉन सीना की न्यू मर्चेंडाइज की देख सकते हो जो कि उनके फेयरवेल टूर से रिलेटेड है। एंड इस पूरे मर्चेंडाइज के पीछे जॉन सीना की सारी अकॉम्प्लिशमेंट्स भी लिखी हुई है कि उन्होंने कितनी बार डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई चैंपियनशिप को कैरी किया है, उन्होंने कितनी बार